Hi everybody, this is Russ Colquhoun from Wetsuit Survival, and I'm back in the woods today, of course, and I'm hiking around finding all kinds of tasty, wild, edible stuff in the woods today. Right now, end of August in the Midwest, fruit is just coming on everywhere in the woods, and so I'm walking along and hiking through the woods, exploring things, and I'm finding all kinds of stuff to eat. So I thought I'd do another video on wild edibles. This time it's mostly some sorts of berries and fruits. So, alright. Over here these are apples, obviously. Everyone knows what an apple is. They're actually considered wild anymore, even though they're not native to America. They've been around for a couple hundred years. You'll find them everywhere in the woods because of, man has abandoned a tree or an orchard or an old homestead, or a bird or animal has carried the seeds there, and so they've grown up. All different kinds of varieties of apples available. All different types of tastes, but these are all pretty good. These are little greenies. I don't know what they taste like, but these two right here, they're pretty tasty. You can find an individual lone apple tree in the woods quite a bit. All right, this one is called Smooth Sumac. These are little red berries. You can see them here, little red berries, and they taste tart, lemony, sour. Best to make a tea with them. They're have little tiny irritating hairs on the berries, so if you just eat them, they'll irritate your throat, so it's best to strain them and make a tea out of them. Then this one down here is, this is a Gelder Rose or high bush cranberry. They're edible, but they're not that tasty. They're very bitter, so it's best to use them in jams or something. That's what these guys look like. Little clusters of really bright, pretty berries, and then the leaves are kind of a maple shaped, and they're toothed, and they're kind of shaped like a maple leaf. There's really, believe it or not, there's nothing that can be confused for these that are a toxic lookalike. So there you go. That's those. Very cool stuff here. These are wild grapes. You can see they look like grapes, and they're growing a vine. They've got these toothed leaves here, little clusters of grapes. They've got a seed inside of each one. They have little curly tendrils. Once again, there's nothing in the wild that can be confused with these. If you know what you're looking for, it's hard to mess up. There's other berries that have dark berries, but they don't grow in clusters like this, like grapes. These grapes are dark bluish purple. They have a white bloom on them, that little powdery stuff you can rub off. They're pretty darn tasty. These are crab apples, good old-fashioned crab apples. There are many kinds of crab apples. They're totally native. They're wild. They're not an invasive species. These are pretty big. They're hard, crunchy. They're tart. People use them to make other things out of, like jams, but you can eat them as they are. Some people will get an upset stomach if they eat too many of them, or if they eat them green, but these are ready to go. So awesome fruit. Very hardy to put in your pack. They're real hard, so they'll travel well if you need to pick them and keep moving. And then the opposite of that, as far as hardy, these are persimmons. Big, fat, juicy persimmons from the persimmons tree, also native to America. They grow in mixed hardwood forests like I'm in right now. They like river bottoms and well-drained stream areas. But these are juicy fruits. Raccoons love these things. These are not ripe. When they get ripe, they look kind of like this. And when they're green like this, you can eat them, but they're very astringent, sour, and when you eat them like this, they are very sweet and almost like a jam-like substance inside. So pretty cool fruit if you can find that one. So anyway, that's what I found today in the woods, wild edibles. Stay tuned. I'm going to probably find some more, and I'll put up another video as soon as I do. Thanks for watching. This is Russ Colquhoun from Wetsuit Survival.